Hey y'all, it's ShippedTipz and I'm doing my animal print cat eye design. Throughout doing these nails, I feel like I've definitely gotten faster with it. Getting started with these nails, I'm going to use the same brand I've been using, this Fuzzy Nest. It's HEMA free and TBO free. I'm using the color 17. It's like this really pretty milky pink. This is not the base color that I normally use. In my last video, I said that I wanted to try out some of the base colors that I haven't got a chance to use. So this is me just taking that opportunity to use a different color. So right here, you can see how it's kind of sheer. It's a nice milky pink. It's exactly that. But when you go in with more, it becomes a bit thicker in color. That's because this is a rubber base. I typically use a rubber base for my designs because I feel like they add more strength to the nails. They make a clear one. I use the clear ones for when I'm doing fully colored nails. But for these, it didn't really matter. I just wanted to try out this new base. I ended up doing about 3 coats because I really wanted that color to show through. See, you can tell it's a big difference. It's not as milky anymore. It's more of like, it looks tan on camera. These are the cat eye polishes I use. They're from Model ones. The first one is kind of more orangey, has a nice glitter ratio, and it's a lot thicker, more opaque than the other one, which is more transparent, and it has kind of like a brown base to it. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but you can see that that one is significantly darker than the other one. The color that I'm using is G66 from the same brand. This is going to be the background of that cat eye polish so that the orange will show through a bit more. I really like these polishes because they're thick. You can kind of get away with doing one coat, which typically with cheaper polishes you're not able to do. Going based off my reference guide, the thumb, the middle finger, and the pinky are all just going to be that solid orange with the animal print. And then the pointer and the ring finger are the ones that are going to have the design. This set was a bit easier than I anticipated. I would say the thing that always takes me the longest about recording these sets is having to think about them when I'm doing them, because I just have to rethink like the colors I want to use, the products I want to use. So I decided on that darker one. I'm showing you the difference between the two. The darker one just has a better sheen to it without being overbearing. I feel like the orange color, that gold color, starts to look a bit too gold. So I just went in with this color. I did use a magnet when I was testing this out, and I didn't like the effect of it. I felt like it looked really weird. I feel like this polish in particular didn't react very well to the magnet. So I just decided to just leave it kind of like a glittery, because it still has that like effect when you move it around. It's just not as cat eye as somebody would think. Now, in the Draw With Me video, I had talked about how I really wanted to do the brown. The colors I ended up using are a bit darker than I expected, and I'm not like disappointed by that. I just guess I didn't really think about the colors that I already have here. So I wasn't able to do the brown. I feel like the brown would have kind of got lost in the nails. This animal print is simple. You just gotta do C's around. I think the thing about the set that kind of threw me off is the fact that I was thinking that the vibe it was going to give was going to be different. But low-key, it was giving like 80s sofa, 80s, 70s sofa. Like, you know what I mean? Like the animal print and the fur. Like, that's kind of the vibe that it was giving. I'm not mad at it. I think it actually ended up looking really good. But it's just not what I was expecting. Also, I think that if I ever redo this set, I'm gonna do a tiger print instead. I feel like the orange was cute, but I feel like it didn't really help give it that kind of like animal print vibe I was looking for. I keep saying animal print because I'm gonna be for real. I don't know if it's leopard or cheetah or jaguar or whatever big cat is out there. I don't really know exactly. I looked it up, and the pictures that they have for leopard and cheetah looked the same, and I was like, this is not very helpful. So I don't know which one it is. Please let me know in the comments. When I was doing these nails, I was not looking at my reference. I know in my Draw With Me video, I made a big deal of looking at my reference. Well, the device I had to show my reference while I was working, yeah. I don't even want to get into it, but basically, I didn't have my reference photo. So I just did some cute little whimsical lines. And I'm gonna say, like, I love it. I think it still kind of gives what I was trying to give. But it also made me want to make a Halloween set. I know. At the beginning of the year, why are we talking about Halloween? When I see orange and black, my mind just automatically goes to Halloween. Just like when I see like purple and black or like purple and orange, that just screams Halloween to me. It could be a winter set in orange and black, and I'm gonna still be like, that looks like Halloween. Let me just appreciate this beautiful line work. I want to say I've gotten so much better at using my liner brush, because I just think about years back, like my hands would cramp up and my lines still wouldn't be straight, and this is like I'm practically gliding on this nail. And one thing I'm gonna do is always give myself props, because I think it's really important for us to compliment ourselves and to truly see our growth. Like, this channel is obviously a way for me to share my creations and my thought processes and my work, but it's also kind of like a time capsule for myself to see how my work improves throughout the year. And this is the reveal with that top coat, that nice little sheen. Like, look at that. That ended up looking so pretty. It's like, if you're uncertain about a set and you're like, nah, this just looks cakey and ugly, you need to top coat it. Top coating it brings everything together. It kind of makes everything all level, and it just turns into this beautifulness. But thank y'all for watching. Bye, guys.